China and Hong Kong. Just last night, we told you postal officials were suspending package deliveries from there until further notice. Last week, President Trump announced a new 10% tariff on goods imported from China. He also eliminated the exemption for packages worth less than $800. Well, in a statement, the Postal Service said the USPS and Customs and Border Protection are working closely together to implement an efficient collection mechanism for the new China tariffs to ensure the least disruption to package delivery. President Trump says he plans to speak with Chinese President Xi Jinping in the coming days.
President Trump continuing to implement executive orders on this National Girls and Women in Sports Day. His administration is banning transgender athletes in women's sports.
The new order directs the Justice and Education Departments to interpret Title IX as prohibiting the participation of transgender girls and women in female sports. Schools that do not comply risk losing funding and legal action.
The actions we're taking today are the latest in a sweeping effort to reclaim our culture and our laws from the radical left crusade against biological reality. This is so important to any program that promotes transgender ideology using taxpayer dollars. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.
The order also requires the State Department to review visa applications of transgender people for fraud.
Well, the first round of Mexican National Guardsmen are now patrolling the border with 10,000 planned to be there eventually. The deployment is part of the agreement between the governments of Mexico and the U.S. to secure the border to avoid a trade war involving tariffs on goods.
Across the U.S., even right here at the Capitol, protesters went out again today, pushing against the president's mass deportation tactics, zeroing in on solutions for immigration reform, as President Trump's administration called for mass deportations of undocumented immigrants.
In tonight's Politics at Large, Steve has the longtime quest